If compliments, gifts, or help make you squirm, it may actually be blocking your abundance. Today, we'll actually practice receiving and accepting with grace, not guilt. Holy heavens, as a healer, as an empath, and especially we women, we're taught to put ourselves last, and it may feel weird to accept a compliment, to accept a gift, or even ask for and then accept help. Even if someone offers help, it feels a bit strange, like, well, I should really be able to do this on my own. Well, how does it feel when you are attempting to gift someone with your help, um, a gift, or even a compliment, and they brush it off, or they deflect and go to something else? When we do that, and I have done it too many years, it takes a lot of practice, beautiful soul. So when you say no to something, or someone gives you a compliment, you go, oh, well, this, oh, that's a beautiful dress. Oh yeah, I've had it for years. That is discounting what the person has just said to you. It's a deflection, like, away from you, like, well, this old thing, or, I really can't accept a gift, or you feel guilty accepting it or uneasy because now you might owe somebody something. Think of it this way. Now, there are gifts that are not a match or a fit for you. I get that. Perhaps you know someone who would love that gift. When you give something to someone, it is theirs to now do with what they choose. So you no longer own the thing, and you have um, you cut ties to what does or doesn't happen with the gift. The compliment, just say thank you. And we'll get into the angel, and the angel is, okay, so here's why it will be blocking, or could very well be blocking, your abundance, or the larger flow, the more abundant flow of your abundance. Because when you say no, here's what happens. You're denying the person giving, complimenting, or offering help. You're denying them the gift of giving, and you're denying yourself the gift of receiving. So when we're doing that, that's actually a block on two levels, or in two ways. The person giving is denied the act, the genuineness of the giving, whatever it is. And we're telling the universe, well, I really am not worthy of accepting this compliment, this gift, or even the help, even if you haven't asked for the help. Okay? Because sometimes, like your housemate or your other half, whatever, is bringing in groceries, and they go, oh, no, it's just one trip. Okay. It's okay to let it go, because maybe they don't really want the help, or it's really not that big a deal. And even if it's just one trip, you can go and help alleviate some of the heavy lifting, so to speak. So when you're giving help, compliment, or a gift, and someone says no, or deflects, brushes off your compliment, they're actually blocking your giving. And we give to receive. Now, we also receive when we give. The intention behind the giving is to give, genuine, not give to get. There's a difference. When we give genuinely from our heart, without what am I going to get in return for this, you're opening the doorway, the portal, the abundance energy to come in for you. And that's huge. So the angel that we're working with is, and I always get to practice saying his name, Orm Zod, OHM Ohramazd, Ormzod. Some of the names are very interesting to pronounce. And he is the angel of hope and wisdom. And yes, I am looking at my notes because I haven't got all of this stuff memorized as far as what the angel actually does, as far as being able to connect with his or her association. So it's about seeing things from a different perspective. And okay, so my mom used to clean out her closet and give me things. Now, some of them fit, and a lot of them were not my style. They were not mine. They didn't fit energetically or stylistically, any of those things. I'm not a fashionista, but there are just some things I prefer to wear and other things not so much. I would say thank you and accept them, knowing full well I was not going to keep them. I'm not required to keep something if it is not a fit. So how does Angel Ormzod help us is by giving us a different perspective on giving and receiving. When we accept, then we're open to receiving more than what we've asked for, or exactly as we have asked for our it, right? Whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're working towards, whether it's a healing or more abundance, a new job, a promotion, a new house, you name it, a trip. Okay. So I'll keep the thing. I kept the thing that my mom would give me for a little while to see if there was someone that I could then pass the nice thing on to. If there, if it really wasn't anything that I could genuinely pass on, I would say no, thank you. But that was very few and far between. You are, you are I don't like the word allowed, but it is okay to say no on occasion. It's the same with coins on the ground. I pick up the coins and I say, thank you. Oh, it's a penny. I don't want that. Ah, but you have to have the smallest coin to then build to the next larger denomination and so forth and so on, right? So if you're saying no to what the universe is showing you, what your angels are showing you, you're saying, I really don't want that. You're blocking your abundance. Okay. Okay. It also deepens trust between you and your angels, your guides, and the universe that you are, as Florence Scovel Shinn used to write or wrote in her books, oh, definitely ahead of her time, you dig your ditches. So what is that? What is that? We don't really dig ditches anymore, at least not by hand. Well, let's say you are in a position where you're going to be going into a new home and you have sold everything off, or you had to leave things for whatever reason. So digging a ditch would be buying a new dinnerware set and starting to use some pieces. It is also creating space by letting go of things that you no longer need. And let's say you want to go to the Tucson Gem and Mineral shows. One way you can dig your ditch is to write in your calendar the days you're going to travel and make your hotel reservations. That is a signal. Digging a ditch is like making a commitment to yourself and to the universe and to your angels that you really mean what you say and that you're planning these things, right? So we have Dragonstone. Oh, there we go. Dragonstone Septarian in whatever form you like. This one happens to be a palm stone, and you can do it in or have it in a sphere. I haven't really seen any obelisks. That doesn't mean they're not out there. This is danbarite. Maybe you can see the little barnacles or the little teeny tiny points on this one. It's very powerful. This is one of those where size doesn't really matter. Can you have a larger one? Sure. Do you need a larger one? Not so much. And then we have oconite. Look at all those tiny little points. Can you see that? I hope so. And then its matrix is gyrolite. Very incredible. And its primary metaphysical properties are powerful spiritual protection, self-healing, energetic purification, and pathway clearing, which to me represents white. Spiritual protection. When you are learning, practicing, and it is practice, because it's so easy to go, you know, a cup of coffee isn't what I want. Well, maybe it isn't, or maybe it is. Maybe a friend taking you to lunch, that's a gift. Allow the other person to give financially now and again, and then you can do it the next time. So that it's not about taking turns or keeping score or keeping a tab. It is about allowing someone to treat you, and then you get to allow yourself to treat the next time or someone else even. So how do all of these come together? Dragonstone Septarian, it can help you because of its different colors. See, this is your solar plexus, and it's also telling me a sacral chakra and your root chakra. So protection, grounding, prosperity for root chakra, right? Solar plexus, all about manifestation, and the sacral is a relationship you have with yourself, money, compliments, gifts, accepting help. And it can balance body, mind, and spirit so that you can receive more easily. And the danbarite, it is a high vibration, also white, right? So more path opening and clearing. It is inner enlightenment and heart opening. So opening your heart, think of receiving and accepting as working through your heart center. So how does the angel come in? And what if you don't remember the angel's name, or you can't say it? I'm not sure I say it anywhere close to being right. Angel Ormzad, O-H, now I am going to look to make it sure I spell it right. O-H-R-M-A-Z-D, angel. Please help me receive and accept gifts, help, and compliments. So a simple ritual. Okay, we're going to do this right here, right now, together. You can sit down in your sacred space and have all three of these, or you can have one, or that's the back. Well, here's the back side of this particular Dragonstone Septarian. I love this. It can also help your energy be invisible to psychic attack. And right now we're talking about balancing mind, body, and spirit so that you can accept when someone else is attempting to treat you, whether it's a gift, a compliment, help, or assistance in whatever it is. Maybe you're just needing to vent to someone, and their assistance is accepting you as you are with all of your stuff, all your junkalitis, okay? So let's work with the oconote on gyrolite. I love these pieces. This is just amazing. I'm hoping you can see how tiny and delicate these points are. It's really a cluster, a mini cluster of sorts. Maybe you can see it better on this side. Okay, anyway, so hold it in your hand. Okay, I'm just holding it up like this so you can see. And this is large enough that you could put both of your hands on it. If you have all three, just have them in front of you and put your hands so that both of your hands are touching at least two of the crystals, or you could, two of the crystals. So I have Dragonstone Septarian on my left, danbarite in the center and the oconite gyrolite on my right. And I just have my hands so that my middle fingers are on the danbarite and my other fingers are on each of the crystals respectively. Angel Ormzad, first, thank you for understanding that I am attempting to say your name to honor and respect you. Please help me accept with grace and joy and love from my heart any gifts, offers of assistance, and compliments that I receive so that my abundant channel for receiving and accepting is open. And when I give or treat someone, it is accepted with the love and joy that I intend to give. Just help me be okay in my skin and accept how someone else sees me. Not that it's my job to take that on, that someone else wants to gift me something. To just simply say thank you and accept their gift of love with grace and ease. So be it, and so it is. And it is really just that simple. Why do the crystals help? Because in this instance, and in all instances, the crystals and the angels work together for energetic synchronicity. Yeah, that's a better word. Thank you. Symbiotic relationship. They help to remove, dissolve, and eliminate those sticky points that, yeah, don't really, people say nice things. Yeah, sometimes they want something. Sometimes it's just, yeah, doesn't feel right. You can say thank you and then later disengage, detach those particular cords. Have you ever experienced something where someone was giving to get? Who hasn't? Share that down below, or if you have any questions, please let me know. And until next time, amazingly beautiful soul, namaste.